Hey, what's up, speakerphiles? Wellington here. I think this speaker, the Partybox Encore Essential, has the potential to make some of JBL's speakers obsolete, and I'm pretty sure we'll find out which ones or which one as we go through the sound battles. So I asked you guys what sound battles that you wanted to see on the channel comparing the Essential here to other speakers, and I got a lot of requests, but we will start with the Partybox Encore Essential going up against the JBL Partybox on the go. That's because this is what got most of the requests, which makes sense because it's also one driver, two tweeters, kind of makes sense. But since this is the first time that we are looking at this speaker right here, I thought we might as well just kind of take a look at it, to know what it's all about and what it has to offer. And with that said, let's start with the drivers. Yes, we have one 5 1/4 inch main driver right here and two 1 3/4 inch tweeters right in the front here. On top is where we find all our controls, as well as that sweet nice dial, the volume dial here, and you also find the handle, which is really nice, actually comfortable, and makes it really easy to carry. You have your pairing right here, and that is for pairing either this to another kind of it. For stereo pairing, it can only connect to one speaker at a time, so I can't do like a daisy chain of like 5 JBL Partybox speakers. I can only connect it to another JBL Partybox speaker, but not like a lot of them. You have your mic inputs right there. You have your USB-A port there that can charge your device like your phone, or you can plug in a thumb drive with music on it and it will play it off of that. You also have your aux input, which is pretty sweet, and that is sealed off behind that. That's because this is an IPX4 rated speaker, so it is splash proof, but don't pour water in there. It's splash proof if it's sitting like this. This is a best port, as we all know, and then down here is where you find your power port, like charging that speaker. And speaking about charging, this will last up to 6 hours of playtime on a single charge, which is not the greatest, but that's what you get. And then at the bottom, you have those nice feet. There's no hole here to mount on a stand or anything like that. So there you have it. It has lights, as we all know. So we're gonna turn it on, and it takes forever, but there we go. So there we go. It wants me to charge it, but we're good. So there are two versions of this speaker. There's the Partybox Encore, which I currently don't have just because it's not out as of making this video. And this that I have here is the Partybox Encore Essential. The Encore has more lights. There's a light going across here. And the Encore also comes with, I think, 2 or 1 wireless microphone. I'm not entirely sure how many, but I know it comes at least with 1. And also the Encore has more battery life. I think you can get up to 10 hours of playtime with the Partybox Encore, whereas this one only gives you 6 hours. So those are the main differences I could tell between those two speakers. I think that's about it on this speaker. It's running a Bluetooth 5.1. It's rated to go up to 50 hertz. And what else would you want to know? I'm not sure. If there's anything I'm leaving out and you'll want to know about it, leave it in the comment section down there. But for now, let's get into the sound battle. I also wanted to point out one more thing though. I said this is a 5.25, so 5 1/4 inch main driver. It's the same size the same size of tweeters, the same size of frequency response rating between these two. So I'm excited to see how the two compare. The main difference between them is the Bluetooth version and the chassis. That this is in a different box and this is in a different box. So we'll see how the two compare when it comes to sound. As usual, I will be using a high quality binaural microphone for this sound sample. So for the best experience, please use headphones. With that said, let's hear the speakers speak.
Vamos y sin censura, yo te hago todo a ti dulzura. Que para eso el tuyo solo cuenta todo. Y si tú quieres te pone a buscar. Es como tú lo mueves a pa pam pam, haciendo locura en la mañana. Si alguien te pregunta no pasa nada, solo amaneciste en mi cama. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. esa voz tan delicada no demuestra lo que tú haces con mi piel.
These two have quite a bit in common, like drivers and everything, but they don't sound as close to each other. Like they don't sound close as I thought that they would. I mean, considering same driver, same tweeters, same frequency response rating, same wattage. I don't know if I mentioned that, but they have the same wattage, 100 watts. And so, but they don't sound as close to each other as I thought they would. But what did you think, I guess? What did you think when you heard the two speakers playing? Anyway, so when it comes to loudness, there's not a clear winner. Both speakers are pretty loud, and they are about the same when it comes to loudness. So I don't think you'll be disappointed with any of them when it comes to loudness. The highs and mids are pretty much the same story here, although I noticed that the upper mids and the lower highs are not as pronounced on the Essential as they are on the Partybox On The Go, and this is very noticeable at lower volumes, maybe let's say 60% and lower, but when you crank up the speaker to 100% volume, I feel like the highs, mids are basically about the same on both speakers. Best performance, to my surprise, is where we start to see the differences between the two speakers. The Partybox Encore definitely packing more bass than the Partybox On The Go, completely ignoring the fact that they both have the same frequency response rating and the same wattage output. So that kind of surprised me. You're definitely getting lower, better bass coming out of the Partybox Encore Essential than what you get out of the Partybox On The Go right here. Now, this is where the asterisk or the caveat comes in. While you are getting deeper bass on this guy right here, I feel like it sounds like it's being strained. Like it's not a comfortable place for it to be. Like you can feel like the bass is, yes, good, but it is going to easily distort. Like that's what it feels like to me. Like it's not going to last being that good. I feel like very soon, most especially if you use the speaker a lot or at higher volumes, I feel like it has the potential of distorting earlier in its life than a speaker like the Partybox On The Go right here. The bass is good, but I'm not sure how long that driver is able to keep that up if you use it a lot. But definitely, if you're looking at the two and bass is your jam, Essential right here is a better performer in that aspect. Now, and this is with Bass Boost on. I don't know if I mentioned that. This is with Bass Boost on the first mode, Bass Boost 1 on both speakers. That's what we were doing. The other thing I noticed, though, I didn't record this, but at very, very low volumes, the Partybox Encore Essential, man, I have to get used to this. Encore Essential does not, like, it cuts a lot of its bass out of its sound, like at very, very low volumes. Like I feel like you almost get a bit more bass out of this at low volumes than the Partybox Encore Essential here, but I guess it's up to you. As soon as you bump up the volume up to around 50, 60 and higher, you definitely start to hear and feel the bass coming out of it. Now, like I said, bass lovers, you can't go wrong with the Encore Essential, but for someone who is looking for generally a cleaner sound, I feel like I would lean towards the Partybox On The Go. Yes, you don't have that very, very deep bass that you get out of the Essential, but the sound that comes out of the Partybox On The Go is, I feel like, not as overwhelmingly loud bass, so you get overall a more balanced sound out of it, if that makes any sense. So if you're looking for cleaner sound with, you know, decent bass, still it has bass, it's not just that this is a little bit deeper. I feel like the Partybox On The Go would be for you if you just want clean sound with not so much overwhelming bass. The Partybox On The Go is still a viable option right there. But bass lovers, there you have it. Anyways, yes, I'm working on a lot of other comparison with this guy. Like I said, I feel like it's going to replace some of JBL speakers. Like, doesn't make sense. But yes, I'm going to be doing a lot of other comparison videos. So stay tuned for those. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.